Hi guys, good morning. Today is a huge day in my life, thank God. Last night my daughter gave birth to my first grandson at 11:50 last night after 2 long months of enduring horrific gallbladder attacks. I never saw somebody suffer so much as my daughter did, but thank God she was induced 2 days ago and the baby came out healthy and she's doing great. And they're going to take her in for surgery today to remove the gallbladder. So thank you God that we got to this point. And I'm so excited. I'm actually on my way to see the baby for the first time. But I wanted to stop and make a short video giving thanks to God, sharing my joy with you guys who I love, who listen to me, who are on this journey, all of us together towards the Great Awakening, towards the days of the Messiah, towards the Great Redemption. You know, this is why we're doing this. We're liberating mankind. We're helping this shift for the children who've been abused, for the children who've been trafficked and gone through horrible things, and for the next generation so they could only know peace and beauty and love and grow up free. I just wanted to go over a little part of my book that talks about, I have a chapter on the 4 ways that I know God, the 4 ways that I feel God the most in my life. And number 3, I call it divine redundancies. Here it is, I found it. And I experienced a divine redundancy last week. What is a divine redundancy? I think I made up this term. I think I might have made it up. It's I'm going to read to you a paragraph or 2 from the book. In the Bible, when God is affectionately calling for attention, he says, Abraham, Abraham, or Moses, Moses. When anything redundant calls your attention, that could be God speaking your name twice, playfully beckoning your attention. Divine redundancy means anything that is strangely coincidental or oddly duplicate inside your day or week that makes you feel slightly freaked out. They can be small or big, but they make you feel like this isn't real. That's the feeling I get when I experience a divine redundancy. I'm like, oh my God, this whole world is fake. And it's just me and God here. Divine redundancies feel so intimate. They feel like a private joke you just shared with God that only you and God know how good it was. And when you try to tell it over to other people, it never sounds as good. And people give you their best overcompensated smile, but it's not their fault. I do it too when people tell me their divine redundancy stories, because the truth is, it's not the details of the story that make it spectacular. It's the intimate feeling that the divine redundancy created inside of you. And I'm going to give you an example of my divine redundancy that I experienced last Thursday. I was driving to the city to meet my husband for dinner Thursday night. And I was listening, I always jump around on the radio, and I caught the last end of a song from the 80s that I loved. It's called The High Life by Stevie Winwood. Back in the high life. You know that song? And I wanted to hear the whole thing, so I found it on my phone, and I played it through Bluetooth. I played it through my car radio, blasting it, singing it on the top of my lungs, by myself in the car, on the way to the city. And then I was about 2 blocks from the restaurant, and I pull up to a red light, and there's a limo next to me, and I look over, and there's neon writing above the limo. And this is the divine redundancy. This is where only God could have pulled this off and made me feel like he's with me in every single private moment of my life. Next to me, the limo, can you guess what it said? It said in neon lights, it said High Life. It said the words High Life. I've never seen a limo say High Life. And it was just such a an intimate moment where I know and I understand that the network and the fabric of the universe is set up for each one of us to experience a certain intimacy with God that is available to us the more we open ourselves up to it. It's a quantum field of entanglement where your thoughts and your emotions invite the presence of God, and when it's redundant and when it's duplicate like that, God is winking and smiling and flirting with you. What I'm going to do is I'm going to post to my Telegram, Gila Jed channel. I have the link below. A picture of the baby and also a picture of the high life. I stopped the car. I was like, I got to get a picture of this, because I like to tell my kids the stories of my divine redundancies so they could look for it in their own lives. And I like to tell you so you could look for it in yours. Have a great day.